Yo, what's going on? It's Terrell, Hall of Fame, D-Line, TBKC, and all that sweet, beautiful, wonderful shit. This video, the question I keep getting asked about why does it seem to be so difficult compared to other breeds to breed the American Bully. In many ways, y'all have heard me go over this quite a few times, and we'll go over it again. And the bottom line to that question is that other breeds are refined, just to put it easy. When you talk about, I guess the most identifiable dogs, whether it's a German Shepherd, Labrador, Collie, Rottweiler, Doberman, dogs that are easily identified as to who they are. Those dogs have had, decades and decades, sometimes over a century, of people doing the right thing, not only by the flaws and the issues that come along with the dog, but also the integrity of the look. So these dogs are heavily programmed to, to display the characteristics of the breed. Meanwhile, the American Bully as a developmental breed has not had that. And not only has the American Bully not had that, but the American Bully has the issues with the overall dishonesty in the breed, the overall inconsistencies and people doing what they want. So if you're a new breeder, or maybe even not so new of a breeder, it's hard for you to get a combination of dogs that will inherently keep producing what you're looking for in an American Bully, because there's so many different things mixed in. Certain breeders have followed those traits for years, and you see a certain level of success from those breeders. But then we have to deal with the hype breeders and the guys who do all the marketing, and the guys who want to, $30 million for a stud and all that carrying on, Well, at the end of the day, those dogs just don't carry the ability to continuously make a consistent dog, because they're not put together like that. I mean, you can think of, over the last years, let's just say decade, we know that there's been an influx of many different dogs that have been added to the American Bully just recently. When you talk about dogs like the Frenchie that's been added, the English Bulldog that's been added, the Oldie Bulldog, the Alapaha Bulldog, and it's a continuous thing. And then you have to think about this is, not only are you adding one dog, but of what quality of the dog are you adding when these people add these? Because most reputable breeders of, say, a real nice English Bulldog would not agree to having their, very nice English Bulldog mixed to a American Bully to help a lie. So most of those people won't allow them to get, the top quality English Bulldogs or French Bulldogs, or, like I say, whatever type of Bulldog it is, to mix and lie. So, with that integrity being held up on their end, the cheating ass American Bully breeders, what they have to do is they have to go out and they have to find a lesser quality Bulldog, someone who's willing to let them use their Bulldog to perpetuate this lie and go forward, and they don't too much care about the integrity of what they have going on. So you end up with a lower quality Bulldog to oftentimes put to lower quality American Bullies, or possibly American Bully mixes that have already been mixed, as they chase this look to create the next big stud. And what it does is you just have a crazy inconsistency in genetics, and the number one thing that we need to do as breeders is we have to have, solid genetics that are consistent in order for us to breed and control the breed patterns. By all of this lying and moving around, we will never have that. And it is the truth. I mean, this is where we're at. You have programs like, even in my own program right now, I'm doing some things to line things up more, to make it more consistent as to far as to what I do, and this is me 30 years later. And if you want to say this installment of dogs, I would say not 30 years later, excuse me, but 23 years later, and even with this new installment of dogs, from the mistakes that I've made in the past and what I've seen, now I'm tightening up with some other things and bringing in, you know, even some of my bloods as variations from other people's yards that I've seen success with, and aligning it so that we can get to consistency. And the only reason why I'm saying that is because even for a breeder like myself who's had, you know, very, very good success in this breed, as you try to perfect something or really totally get it aligned to go forward to be consistent, you're gonna mix and match some things, but it has to be within the same realm, you know. So at no point, of course, am I gonna go out and find me an English bulldog, you know, to bring in. No, some of the dogs that I'm bringing in are blood that I've used previously, like Paco blood, of course, my own blood with some of Denzel's kids and different things that have variations of the blood that I've seen work, that I will, you know, bring it back in and breed to some of his other kids, doubling down on the Denzel, but also bringing in good genes that's going to help us flourish. You know, you just don't see a lot of that in the American bully community. Everything is about pushing to the next. I mean, you know, not even to take a shot, but if you look at what's being pushed as razor's edge dogs nowadays, it has nothing to do with the razor's edge that was, you know, say 10, 15 years ago. It's a whole different dog. So if you are a razor's edge breeder and you're actually following what they call to be razor's edge, then how do you breed it? Because you've just totally changed the dog, you know, over the last 10 to 15 years. So if you've done that, then now it's basically like a reset button. And basically that's what we've seen throughout this whole entire breed throughout these years, a constant reset. So, you know, with all that being said, man, we got to do better. Hopefully we will do better and continue to push forward and be a better overall breed, you know. But consistency is going to be everything, and that does start with the registries narrowing things down and making things better, you know. It's going to be very, very hard to find anything consistent if the registries keep allowing everything. And as far as us personally in our own yards, we got to do it ourselves. You know, we can't rely on the registries to make us do the things that are morally correct with the breed. But until next time, y'all, much love. Peace.